the Atlanta Hawks are in an interesting position ahead of the February 6 trade deadline. It would really help to add another backup power forward and a backup point guard as well as shoring up the defense. However, it's assumed that Atlanta will be interested in anything that keeps them safely under the luxury tax while helping their future. If they do decide to make a move, they are working with limited draft capital and tight salary cap restrictions. They need to be very careful, and it makes some sense to not add a major financial commitment at the deadline. Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report had this to say about the Hawks' position heading into deadline season. If the Hawks are interested in making a move that could benefit them long-term and keep them under the luxury tax, there are a few different options for them to look into. One of the most interesting could be in a win-now bid by the Golden State Warriors. To be clear, the Warriors have been linked to the possibility of a Jimmy Butler trade. However, it would be very difficult for them to make that move happen and field a competitive roster. Instead, it might make more sense to target players who have proven themselves as capable rotation players and show signs of scaling up to take on bigger roles. The Memphis Grizzlies seem to have an abundance of those players because of how well they have drafted in recent years. Jalen Wells, Santi Aldama, Vince Williams Jr., G.G. Jackson, Jake LaRavia, Scottie Pippen Jr. One player who could take on a bigger role with the Warriors is Jake LaRavia. LaRavia has been excellent with the Grizzlies this year. He's averaging 8.1 points, 4.4 rebounds and 3.1 assists on 49.8, 44.7, 71.4 shooting splits. However, from a per-36 minutes standpoint, he's averaging 13.4 points, 7.3 rebounds and 5.1 assists. Golden State could acquire him and sign him to a reasonable extension after some of their one-year deals expire. If the Warriors do decide to acquire LaRavia, could the Hawks make sense as the third team in that deal? Here's what a possible three-team deal could look like. It should be noted that this is just a speculative and fun exercise to see what kind of moves can be made, not what I think the Hawks should do or will do. That is all. Why the Hawks would do this trade: Payton is a good defender who moves well in space and rebounds well. He's a limited offensive player who struggles to shoot, but his perimeter defense would be very helpful on Atlanta's roster in a limited role. Santos is an excellent athlete who competes on the boards and has given Golden State a ton from the back of their rotation. He is a respectable three-point shooter, rebounds well and plays solid defense. He's had a limited role for Golden State, but that could change on a Hawks roster that is devoid of a solid backup power forward. Why the Hawks would not do this trade: Payton needs a new extension after the season if Atlanta wants to keep him around while Santos's deal expires the year after that. The Hawks are taking a risk on their future cap space by acquiring these players and possibly losing them with little to show for it. Why the Warriors would do this trade: the Warriors are desperate for anyone who can take offensive touches away from Steph and need more size on their roster. They address both issues by getting Smart and LaRavia. Smart is older and struggles to stay healthy, but he's a solid defender who competes for rebounds and takes on a bigger scoring role when necessary. LaRavia could develop into a consistent three-point shooter with 6'8" size who can take on some playmaking duties. That's one of the most valuable player archetypes, and Memphis is practically guaranteed to lose him in order to pay players like Santi Aldama. It's certainly a risk, but Golden State is in desperate need of talented wings. This is an opportunity to add one.
Hello friends, we have a request to you. Please subscribe to our channel. Like, comment and share and watch our video completely. You have given so much love till now, and please give it in future also. We will continue to make videos with hard work like this and will update many more.
Why the Warriors would not do this trade: their front office has been cautious to jeopardize the future of the team and they are very limited on draft picks. They might prefer to keep those assets ready for a player with a bigger name, more advanced skill set than LaRavia. Why the Grizzlies would do this trade: if the chances of LaRavia departing Memphis for a significant new contract come to fruition, it would make sense to extract some value. They are limited on the amount of money they can offer him, but the players they are getting back can contribute to Memphis this season. Schroeder's numbers have taken a hit since his arrival in Golden State, but he could be a more reliable option off the bench than someone like Luke Kennard or John Conchar. Nance is a veteran backup center who offers a little bit of shooting and gives Memphis a different look from Zach Ed. Why the Grizzlies would not do this trade: Schroeder has not looked like the same player he was in Brooklyn, as he's been very reliant on taking a lot of long two-pointers. If he is asked to play around a Memphis team already short on reliable shooters, those numbers could look similarly bad. Furthermore, Nance is still injured with a hand fracture that he suffered and could struggle upon his return. Hello friends, we have a request to you. Please subscribe to our channel. Like, comment and share and watch our video completely. You have given so much love till now and please give it in future also. We will continue to make videos with hard work like this and will update many more.